god, man. That's so dumb. I love it. I love it so much, but it's so dumb. Whee! Okay, first things first. Very important. We need to go over there. Yeah, remember trying to kill someone here. Oopsie. I remember trying to kill someone here and immediately failing horrifically. After I realized that I was supposed to be like level 50. I have to wonder how and why they built up recruiters of all people. It's a good question. Why, of all people, would he be daddy? Of all people. Bonk. Like, there's so many historical figures from ancient Greece. And they chose Pythagoras as, like, the demigod father figure. Who's, like, half immortal. What? Why? Why? It's funny though, but makes so little sense. There we go. Fast travel away. I get the feeling I'm gonna go over here and immediately get spotted by the mercenary. Yeah, no, there he is. Oh, you're not even anyone that's useful. Fuck off. Fuck off. You're there. Fuck off. I left you alive on the ocean, and this is how you repay me? This is how you repay me for leaving you alive. Fuck you. This is how you repay me. Oh, there is another. They are hungry. They're hungry for drachmi. I'm assuming this has to be down here. This is the only ruins in base. Oh, that's not important. But then there's nothing on here. It has to be in this region. It has to be in the south, so it has to be below approximately there. And these are ruins. But it's not given any indication for Icarus. We got an ancient rusted key. That's a thing. I swear I didn't used to breathe for this long underwater. That's definitely gotten longer. But there's nothing here. Yeah. We could get. Calm down. Calm your tits. Make those titties be calm. There's nothing down here. So I found an ancient rusted key. But that's all I found. I look so concerned. This is like an entire street. Where the fuck is it? Sphinx statue. In Boeotia. So I'm looking for a statue. Unless I've somehow missed something across here. That's the only other thing I can think of. Hang on. Let's investigate. Cassandra's just going to be chilling down there for a bit. Yeah, like by now, it would show up on the radar.
Is that? It can't be.
No mark on the map. No nothing. Just there. Fuck you. Fuck you. Just fuck you. Eat a dick. Really? That's so shitty. They say this in strange runes and then put a set of runes down here. Like, okay. I guess. But maybe don't do that. You know? Maybe don't. What if you didn't do that? At least I didn't spend too long searching around. It was just like 5 minutes. Which we can live with. Uh-oh. That's the rock. Don't mind that. Just me breaking my boat. Someone else can have that for later. God, it really threw me off though. It really, really did. You're a rock. It's a rock. So, the dudes that are just sort of camping out here. Definitely cultists, right? Definitely cultists. They had to die. Why else would they be camped next to this thing? You know? Definitely cultists. Christ, this is... Omnis? Hello? Ma'am? Ma'am?
Another challenger. I hope you're more resilient than the last one.
By the gods! The statue came alive!
I am no statue, child. If you cannot comprehend what stands before you, how are you to entertain me?
Mummy? Hello?
What are you?
Strangely hot.
Sphinx, the guardian of truth and knowledge.
Why are you here?
The gods sent me to protect something, and I've been its guardian ever since.
Like, don't judge me.
I came here for another reason.
Oh, then tell me, little one, why are you here?
I've not come to destroy.
You protect an object of great power. I have been asked to return it to where it belongs.
A most noble of causes. Sadly, I cannot grant your request.
There's too much at stake. I won't leave without it.
Gotta go. Okay, doke. Enjoy your
My
bake-off.
regard is not for the weak.
Hope you have a great time.
I can resist.
One must risk everything in the pursuit of knowledge. If you can answer my questions wisely, you will have proven yourself worthy. What can run but never walks? Has a mouth but never talks? Has a head but never weeps? Has a bed but never sleeps?
Best set ever.
A river.
That could be. This thing all things devour. Birds, beasts, trees, flowers. Gnaws iron, bites steel, grinds hard stones to meal. Slays kings, ruins towns, and beats high mountains down.
Time?
Time.
I'm impressed. I create my lair with earthen string and dispatch my prey with a biting sting.
Hmm. The problem is, I forgot what she said as she was saying it. And now I don't know what to say because I forgot the riddle. Literally, as she was saying it, I was losing the words. Something about strings and stings, yeah. Hang on. I think I'll just Google it because I cannot. Fuck dog.
A spider.
Good thinking, little one.
There we go.
You
I
are
did
an
it.
interesting
I
one.
definitely
Now,
thought
take
about that
what you've
myself.
learned and touch the symbols that reflect your choices.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. I'm gonna do it in order, so I guess this is B4. This will be time. Did I cheat? No. It doesn't count as cheating. I literally forgot what it was. Probably counts as cheating. I'll look up the riddle. Um. What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know why it killed her. I haven't got a fucking clue. I don't know why it killed her. Like, I didn't kill her. I think it's completing the puzzle killed her. So then we just took the thing out of her neck and kept it, I suppose. Yep. That happened. Sure. We can do that one. This one I'm assuming is, yeah, that's all of those ones. Let's do this one. Down here. Ooh, this is a place I've not been to. Yeah, I've not explored this region. So this will all be new. I'm still gonna try not to do anything too fancy with it. I'm gonna do quests. That I'm here to do quests. I'm trying to, as much as possible, just complete quests. I should have gone to a dock. Because yeah, streamer time is for interesting stuff, and personal time is for just casual grinding through the world. That's how I've been doing it for the last month or so. And I think it makes the streams better. Hey, Gold. Oh, you're here for questions, are you? Wait, why am I at this? What am I doing? What Roger grinding? Wouldn't you like to know? Ooh woo. But yeah, I'm here for quests, mate. I'm fucking there for quests. I'm trying to complete the main story, ain't I? Yeah, how you doing, Gold? I hope you're having a good day. Let's just, run away. Let's just run away from that dude. In the SGD quiz, speedrun this game after this run. God, I wonder how fast I could speedrun this game. That fucker turned into me. I'm half a mind to go back and murder. I really do want to do more speedruns. It's been ages since I've done one. Maybe I should speedrun Heim. That's a game that I'll probably be able to easily get like first place with. Smart. Subnautica. God, I would love to speedrun Subnautica, but also there's so much to learn with that. Yeah, I'm managing gold. Just like permanently exhausted because I'm always working again. Because at the moment, the way it's going is I'm working 6 days out of 8. Fuck off. Yeah, 6 days out of 8, and all of the shifts are like 12-hour ones. Like, yeah, some of them, like, yeah, that last one is like 6 hours on in the morning, but at the same time, I'm still working that day. And yeah, part of it is my fault because I'm taking overtime so often, but also when you need 30 grand, you need 30 grand and you gotta do overtime. So fuck my life. And close to Pete and CNC Mental Omega Allied Mission 12 in less than 30 minutes. Someone did it in 20 minutes. I don't know what that mission or that game is. I don't think I've heard of it. CNC Mental Omega Allied Mission 12. That's quite the name. Flippy 3.
This looks like the map.
Oh? Oh? The map? Excuse me? What map? Hang on. What is happening here?
Head for open water!
I don't know what's down here, but I've gotta do it. Mental Omega. Oh, it's a mod for Red Alert too. Whee! I don't know what this quest is. Shadows Between Two Worlds, Legacy. Birds of Feather Senia. Golden Feather of Ajax. Okay. Took the rough story of Red Alert to and Yuri's Revenge really expanded it. There's like 100. Oh. So it's pretty much like a fix for an inadequate story sort of thing. That's really cool. I've never played Red Alert 2. And to be honest, don't really know what it is. But it would be cool to play it someday. Can you don't? Buddy, could you don't? What if you didn't? What if, for example, you did not? Well, that's annoying. Fucking sharks are so irritating. They're so fucking annoying. I don't think the Trident's gonna do shit for fighting them either.
This looks like the map, I think.
Until your return, Commander.
Whee! There's apparently 2 chests. And I'm not seeing the second one. Ah yes, a single dog. One singular dog. Stars balance packs use fashion but grossly overpowered. Try the mod Google it, the actual game is standalone now. Also, you can just get Mental Omega without picking up Red Alert. Okay. This insurrection is kill mod for Tiberian Sun. Okay. Again, I think Tiberian Sun as well I've not heard of. Shark, could you kindly fuck the hell off? Like, literally, why are you such a piece of shit? What if you fucked off? For Christ's sake. Yeah, longer weapons, but they still do shit all. Like, any form of fighting them, except from shooting them from above the water, does fuck all to them. It takes so long to actually hit them. And then it only does, like, 20th of their health. It's just there's absolutely no point to fighting them. Normally I can just sort of... Because they don't do well with vertical movement. So normally I just go immediately up and immediately down, and then that's enough. But this one apparently has stuff miles away from each other, so I'm just like, Yeah, funnily enough, water shits were also one of the reasons I stopped playing Witcher 3 at one point. Like, I took like a long ass break from it, and that was partly from just like playing it too much all at once, but fuck off. But there's also the drowners. Because it never actually explains that you're supposed to use the crossbow for drowners when you're underwater. Oh, fuck off. If I can just spin in a circle and hit them, that's fine. That's fine. Can they just fuck off now? Please. Just fuck off. Yeah, the drowners were such a piss take. Because they just harass you, and there's no way to fight them if you don't realise that the crossbow is exclusively useful for... Ooh, fancy. For the drowners. But only underwater. Like, if you fought a drowner above water with just a crossbow, it would do nothing to them. If you do it in the water, it'll kill them in like 1 or 2 hits. But at no point does it ever explain anything of the sort. Dude, could you fucking not? That guy's... That red guy. That one right there. That fucker. Dead. Super dead. Super duper dead. Incredibly dead. Incredibly. Indeedably. So dead. Ultra dead. Fuck that guy. What an asshole.
Awaiting your orders, Commander.
Him. Yes, him. That fucker. That's what you get for shoving my fucking boat.
Sails up! Ready! Steer!
Trouble recovering from land. It's not a war vessel, Commander.
Well, then maybe they shouldn't go in the middle of a war.
Let's go!
Don't give me shit for him going in front of my arrows. Whee! Fuck you.
Looks like we're out of danger.
Come on!
Yeah, I can push a ship too. Asshole.
Look troubled, Cassandra.
This bay feels familiar somehow.
A bird can fly away for seasons, but will always recognize its nest when it returns. This is Sparta.
I don't think I'm welcome here.
I'm not sure of much, Cassandra, but I do know that when the time is right, we always get to go home.
And where is your home, Barnabas?
I'll save that story for another day.
Huh. Who was talking? Who's talking? Who's talking? No, there's like weird muttery whispers. And I don't know where they're coming from.
Commander, Lord can't keep this up.
Ready the line!
Well, that was weird. Anyway. Whee! So this is Sparta. That's your inner voice. Huh. So Laconia is where Sparta itself is. I was wondering for quite a while. This is Sparta. Someone's calling me, but they can wait for me to pick up bounties. What? What, mother?
Lamb, you made it. I trust the seas were favorable?
Poseidon might be the only one not trying to kill me.
And did you go to Thera? Did you find him?
I did.
What did he tell you?
He told me where I'm from. And where I must go.
So now you know the truth.
I'm not his daughter. I'm just a weapon.
That is the furthest thing from the truth. You were brought into this world with love.
At least for him,
Never
that
imagined
is
we would
accurate.
stand on Spartan soil together.
Not for her, but for him, yeah.
I don't know how to feel. I spent some of the happiest days of my life here. And some of the worst, too.
Sparta
Oh,
is our
Joe.
home. But we'll
For
have to
fuck's
rid
sake, Gabby.
ourselves of the puppet king if we are ever to find peace.
Whatever happened to our old house?
Nikolaos stayed after I left, but now that he's gone, I don't know.
Why don't we go find out?
Of course. But first, there's something I want to show you.
Where must she go? I still think that Nikolaos is more the real father.
we go now.
The Pythagoras, some can eat a dick. He's an ass.
I should do something about this bounty. Off we go now.
Oops. Yeah, he did actually raise her. He also then tossed her off a cliff, but he did actually raise her somewhat. Which is more than the other fucker did. Hang on a second. Why are there Athenians here? Well, that was pretty cool. Look. Did she just, yeah, she saw the fight and just went, oh, I can join in with this. Why not? Okay, spear kinda killed though. Spear kinda killed. Is this the guy I accidentally stabbed? Buddy, you're gonna have to get used to it. People are gonna kill you. Like me. Here, consider that a practice run. Nope. The problem is... Can I fight my mother? Where did my hunts go? Okay, I thought that Mireni was going to just start to fight all of the fucking mercenaries and I wasn't going to be able to
No matter how
to
hard
leave.
I ran, I never could escape them.
Could you come back and talk to me instead
You
of
put your memories of
to
us,
yourself?
Fox?
But I would have taken all the wood.
I really thought she was gonna. In fact, I can just do that. Wait, no. Immediately goes the wrong way. A large part of me thought that she was taking me to where I got tossed off a
This is where
cliff.
I first trained you to use your spear.
Hesitation only hastens the grave.
You remembered.
How do you think I got this far?
We had to pry that spear from your hand while you slept. You said you needed it to fight the monsters in your dreams.
I couldn't face Cerberus empty-handed. Those children will be ripped to shreds. We should help them.
Cassandra, wait! You mustn't interfere. This is Spartan training territory.
Ah! They're probably gonna die if I don't help. But if I do help, then I am definitely interrupting the training. Because 100% definitely training. And chances are... like, someone's probably watching. And if someone's watching and they see that and they get out because someone helped them. And it's probably going to be worse than dying.
I hope you're right. For their sake.
The agogi is what turns boys into men. Interfering would only weaken them, weaken Sparta.
They're no good to Sparta if we leave them to die.
And they're no good to Sparta if they're too weak to kill a wolf. Come, let's go home.
I mean, there are 4 wolves. Up. Not my problem.
That training is ruthless.
Not ruthless. Effective. The best of those boys will become Kritia.
Circle of life.
And stalkers in the night.
Stalkers in the night?
There's a reason Sparta never changes. It has rules, and they are strict. Spartans rule Laconia, but most of its citizens are ilotas, enslaved peasants made to work the fields and mines.
Slaves? Why don't they revolt?
Spartan fields keep them fed, and Spartan warriors keep them safe. First from the Persians, and now from the Athenians. When they forget their place, the Kleptia are ordered to keep the peace.
I see.
Most of us make great sacrifices for comfort.
Most. Not all. I never thought I'd find myself back in...
No, don't stop speaking, you fuck. Don't just stop speaking. I was trying to listen and then she just fucking stopped speaking. Like, excuse me? How fucking dare.
Whoa!
Hello. We're going. I don't know where I'm going. I was looking at the map and I was like, oh, I could go to get fast travel, but yeah. Oh. Oh. It's their house.
This was the first and last place I ever felt safe.
As soon as you were old enough to hold a spear, you trained in this yard from morning till night.
Nicolaus was a tough teacher to please.
He hid his pride from you. But every night he would tell me, she's going to bring glory to Sparta.
As much as I hate him for what he did, I wouldn't be who I am today without his training.
My heart broke that day. But for the first time in ages, standing here with you, I truly believe it can mend again.
Me too.
Do you remember the first time you held your brother?
I was scared I'd break him. I piled every blanket and pillow we had around me.
Even then, you held him so tight, I thought you would squeeze the life out of him.
He turned out stronger than we thought.
The gods must be playing tricks on my eyes.
It just awkwardly shambles up.
Good to see you, Brasidas. It's been a long time since I rescued you from the warehouse fire in Corinth.
That's not how I remember it.
You look well, Brasidas.
The rumors were true. You're alive.
Many we thought to be dead are still breathing.
When I heard the two of you came home,
We're in Sparta, but we're not home yet.
We want our house back, Brasidas.
Sparta claimed your estate after Nicolaus' disappearance. They're waiting for his adopted son to claim it, but he hasn't returned from the war.
Stentor? I knew I should have killed him on the beach.
Nice.
What do we have to do to get it back?
You'll need to negotiate your Spartan citizenship with the kings. It won't be easy.
Why not?
As happy as I am to see you, the kings won't be. Especially Archidamos. Your exit from Sparta wasn't exactly graceful.
He can't still be mad I broke his nose.
You what?
In any case, he hasn't forgotten. But I have an idea that might help him forgive.
Tell us.
Spartan soldiers have been giving weapons to the Ilotes. Whoever takes care of these traitors will earn his thanks.
I love her so much.
Why on earth would Spartan soldiers be helping Ilotes?
Ilotes greatly outnumber Spartan citizens, but they're leaderless, mostly farmhands, servants, and apprentices. If someone unified them, armed them, and trained them, They'd be a real threat to Sparta.
But you said it was Spartans who were arming them.
All the more reason to deal with this quickly. You find out why the Ilotes are being armed, and you'll have the king's attention.
Where will I find these Spartans?
They were last spotted in the Gorani marble quarry, in the forest of Eurotas.
So, I find the soldiers. Then what?
Spartans are loyal to their commander. Take him out, and the rest should disperse.
And the weapons?
Destroy them. The Ilotes have caused enough trouble with shovels and sickles. The last thing Sparta needs right now is them carrying swords.
Can you not just recover them? I mean, there's no reason to destroy perfectly good weapons.
So, to get our house back, I must take out the Spartan commander responsible for inciting a useless rebellion. Sounds easy enough.
Find me in the throne room when it's done.
And where will you be?
This is where I raised you. It's also where Leonidas raised me. I'm going to visit his tomb just beyond the estate. You should pay your respects too before you get started.
I'll try.
Well, that's the first thing we're doing. So where is that then? Billy the Billies. This one then. Yeah. I want to get the fast travel point, but I also don't want to run all the way over there because I'm exceptionally lazy. Wait a second. This one. She specifically said before I get started, so I'm doing that. It's really pretty here. Up. Up. Fucking excuse me, bitch. I might have accidentally fisted a man. This is gonna be a problem, huh? This is gonna be a real problem. Hey, don't shoot me. We're back in the fisting quotes, I guess. Okay. Okay. Why am I fisting?
Grandfather was a true hero. Maybe one day they'll sculpt a statue of me.
Leonidas. He was Sparta's last true hero. We'd all be under the yoke of the Persian Empire if it wasn't for his courage. The same blood courses through your veins.
So, our blood is the blood of kings.
You are so much more than a mercenary. You carry the blood of heroes, blood of power.
And yeah, it's true. 50 quid and I will
There are
just do
people who
most
try
things.
to take
I'm
that
very
power
easy.
for themselves.
And then you promised.
I wouldn't let them.
Hold out your spear.
Is it gonna be the pretty spirit that I've upgraded? Yeah. Oh.
All of this talk of the Pythia, I do not care what she says.
Enough! We have grown tired of your insolent tongue. Sparta will not go to war. The Pythia has spoken.
Pythia says what you tell her to say. She has been your puppet for far too long. The time has come to cut her strings.
Oh, Leonidas, the days of heroes are over. You think your blood makes you special? If we opened your veins, it would spill to the ground and disappear through the cracks. You are no one.
You are more than welcome to find out.
Your fate is sealed, son of the lion. Xerxes will unite us. He will bring order to chaos.
Defy the Pythia and everyone you love. Everything you stand for will perish.
Gather the men. My king? Xerxes wants Sparta. He'll have to go through me.
What a fucking chat of a man. Also, like, most of the cult was there. That was so many.
Understand.
What must I do?
That was like
Time
20
we
dudes
break
just
our fist.
all
Both of us. If we don't stop the
all
cult
watching
before
them.
it's too late, then all Leonidas fought and died for was for nothing. Our bloodline has reason to those who would enslave us.
It's time we rise again.
Well, well, well. Mother and daughter united in Sparta at last. And look at you. Goddesses among mortals.
Who miffed the
We
fucking?
love Sanias. We're honored. I was sorry to hear about your father.
Yes. Our fathers would have been proud to see us here today.
You remember Cassandra, my king?
Who could forget? The girl who died to save her brother. Such a tragedy. An innocent child put to death because of an ancient, merciless law.
Yeah, he sounds like he doesn't agree.
Ancient and merciless. Most Spartans live and die by these laws. But you sound more progressive.
And you sound like you've been rubbing elbows with Athenians.
I've been to a symposium or two.
In any case, Sparta was weakened by losing you both.
We're examples of why these laws must change.
Oh, I agree. But King Archidamos, if he could carve Spartan law across the chests of every citizen, he would.
Which one do we want to go for? Which one do we want to go for?
Spartan laws destroyed my family. Spartan laws had me claw my way through the streets. We're here today because he defied those laws.
He did, and he lost his head for it. But we're not here to talk about the dead, are we?
We know Sparta reclaimed our house after what happened to my father in Megaris. We want it back.
Mind your tongue, child. You may not live in Sparta anymore, but I'm still your king.
We graciously request an audience with you and King Archidamos to discuss reinstating our citizenship and reclaiming our home.
Of course. There's nothing I'd want more. Archidamos, however, still hasn't forgiven you for the whole nose incident.
Nose instant.
What can we do to sway him?
There's rumor of a Hilot rebellion, and the Kreptia are stoking the flames. Savagely killing Helots, stealing livestock, and leaving corpses to rot in the streets.
The Cryptia represents Sparta's ultimate achievement in military training. Their discipline and fearlessness make Sparta's army the most feared in the world.
Once. But the Cryptia have become corrupt and bloodthirsty. And training boys to kill unarmed peasants is nothing to be proud of. Do you want your home back or not? Good. So the Ilots will no longer support the senseless slaughtering of their people.
Yeah, I keep having issues with frame drops this stream. It's not constant, but it does keep happening. I keep occasionally just looking over and seeing more dropped frames. Like just now, I think we lost like 2,000 frames. That's a lot of frames. I think it was still running. The stream still there. Keeps falling behind, but it's still running. Yeah, if it's a bit laggy, then there's not much I can do because it's just the shitty internet in this place.
Where would I start looking for these Cryptia?
One can be found in the fort on Zarak's Point.
It's so
Another
annoying
is
'cause,
assigned
like,
to guard the Spartan leader's house.
The internet
The
here
third is more elusive.
should be
It was
perfectly
last
fine, but
seen
it
in one
just
of the villages
collapses
west
so
of the
often.
Olympians. He's
Has its
definitely
own
the
problems
loudest
all
among
the
them.
damn time.
My mother spoke of these cryptia. What can you tell me about them?
They are the hidden ones. Hand-picked at an early age, starved and trained in isolation. They must steal and kill to survive. If they succeed at their training, they become the king's guard.
But why have me kill them?
For years, the Cryptia kept the peace between the Ilots and Spartans. Troublemakers and threats among the Ilots were dealt with. But lately, these Cryptia have been killing men, women, and children without reason or mercy. Babies ripped from their mothers and fed to the wolves. The Cryptia have become a breeding ground for ruthless savages.
That's not what you want to
Is
see.
there anything I should know about King Archidamos?
Traditional, brutal, boring. Archidamos values the old ways over the welfare of his people. He sided with the elders that day on Mount Taygetos.
Oh,
If killing Cryptia will get our home back, I'll do it.
simple enough. And it's kind of the plan we already had as it was.